Good afternoon, everyone. So, today I'll be reporting about Protozoa together with Miss Recta. So, introduction. The word Protozoa is come from Greek protozoon word meaning first animal. The word Protozoa first coined by George August Goldfuss in 1818. Protozoa are uncellular, maybe multicellular eukaryotic microorganisms. It constitutes a large group of about 65,000 species, most of which are harmless, free-living, and inhabits water and soil. Next is the characteristics. Mostly uncellular organisms with fully functional cell. Aquatic, free-living, may be parasitic or symbiotic. They are heterotrophic organisms and they do not have chlorophyll. They are motile, have locomotive organelles. Examples are flagella and cilia for movement. Other examples are amoeba, paramecium, and euglena. Next is morphology. So, protozoa are eukaryotics, resemble to animal cell, contain major cell organelles including nucleus and mitochondria. Their organelles are highly specialized for feeding, reproduction, and movement. The cytoplasm of protozoa are divided into an outer layer called ectoplasm and an inner layer called endoplasm. So next is nutrition. Mostly protozoa feed on dead plants and animal debris, while some trophozoites feed on bacteria and algae. Parasitic protozoa feeds on the fluids and tissues of their host. Example are plasma and blood cells. Some protozoa live in symbiotic relationship with other plants and animals. Next is classification of protozoa. Protozoa are classified on the basis of their motility and method of reproduction. They are classified into four main types: flagellates, ciliates, sarcodina, and sporozoa. First is the flagellates. It is characterized by one or more flagella, free living or parasite, body covered with cellulose, chitin, or silica. Sexual reproduction occurs by longitudinal fission. Example is trypanosoma. So the other types of protozoa will be discussed by Ms. Recta.
Good day everyone, I am Nicole Recta and I am tasked to do the continuation about the topic protozoa. So, Sarcodina, these are amoeboid organisms that produce false pseudopodia. It preys on fungi, other protists, and small invertebrates. So the examples of Sarcodina are amoeba and intamiba. Let's move on to the ciliates. Ciliates are complex freshwater or saltwater protozoan. It swims by the coordinated beating of their cilia. So, nuclei has two types, the micronucleus and the macronucleus. So, ciliates body is covered by pellicle. So, the examples of ciliates are paramecium and boricilia. Next is the reproduction. Reproduction occurs by both sexual and asexual reproduction. So, asexual usually happens by binary fission, while sexual happens by conjugation. So, nucleus may be compact with diffuse chromatin or vesicular with central or eccentric karyosome or DNA and peripheral chromatin or RNA. Then, respiration is mostly anaerobic. So, ectoplasm helps in movement, feeding, and protection. Endoplasm houses nucleus, mitochondria, and food. Some protozoa have special appendages, flagella, and cilia that helps in their movements. Freshwater protozoa have contractile vacuoles to pump out excess water. Their shape may remain constant, especially in ciliates, or change constantly as seen in amoeba. Next is the economic importance of protozoa. Protozoans are classified into two types based on their activities, the harmful protozoa and the beneficial protozoa. So, protozoa benefits food because protozoa provide food for insect larvae and worms, which are taken by fishes and crabs and which are eaten by man. So, insect control. Several protozoa control harmful insects by persisting their bodies. Protozoa is helpful in sanitation. A large number of protozoa living in polluted water feed upon organic matters and thus purify it. Also, in oil exploration, petroleum is organic origin. The skeletal deposit of Foraminifera and Radiolaria are often found in association with oil deposits. In this means, they help in the exact location of oil. And then lastly, in the scientific study, many protozoa are used in biological and medical researches. Protozoa is harmful because pollution of water. Drinking water in natural condition is made unpalatable by the reproduction of some free-living protozoa in it. Protozoa is the destruction of wooden articles. Some flagellator like Trichonympha and Colonympha live in the gut of termites and help in cellular digestion. Last is the reduction in fertility of soil. Protozoans feed on nitrogen-fixing bacteria, thus reduce the fertility of soil. And that's all. Thank you.